Hey y'all, this is Amanda with Tap Mama and the Beg Brigade. Welcome back to my channel. Take two. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. I'm just chilling out, filming videos, and I figured I'd come on and tell you what I've been working on. I got a couple of little whips in the can, as they say. I just finished this cardigan last week. I got my, let me reach back and get it. I hadn't worked on it in quite a while, but I still have my collab project with Kayla that I haven't touched in a while. But I got one square done. We're doing that sweater. It's the Cinnamon Stitches Premier sweater thingy, you know. I'll try to remember to leave it in the description box so y'all can go take a look. But I got one whole square done, and I'm doing it in the Karen Blossom cakes, the cotton and acrylic blend cake. And so this is one square, and mine is the macaw color. Isn't that beautiful? It works up so pretty. It works up so pretty. This is 24 rounds. Kayla said we needed 24 rounds for our size. So, is that a, ew, and I got a tail to weave in. I thought I weaved in all my ends, but I missed one. So, I'll just put that right there. And this is where I am with the second one. So not very far with the second one. But this is the yarn. Blossom cake. But I had more than just this one, because that other one took a whole cake and a little bit more. So so some of this cake is on that square, so that's why it's already loose like this. But this is where I'm at with square number 2. So, and Kayla's already deemed this a fall project, so there's no hurry on this particular project. And I'm probably gonna make another granny square sweater. Not a sweater, but blouse. That's what I started last night. I started a granny square blouse, cotton blouse, with regular Karen cake, cotton cakes. Hold on, I'll show y'all that. Now, you know, I just got these cakes in. This, and I'm knocking stuff down left and right. I just got this in last week. This cotton cake. This beach glass. That's the colorway this is. This is beach glass. And so, well, this is going to take a bit, because I had to go down to a 5mm hook. This is what it's working like so far. But I had to go down to a 5mm hook, which I don't normally work with a 5mm hook. I normally am a 6mm hook kind of girl. So this is going to take a little longer, but this is only like a couple hours, you know, of watching TV. Of course, being interrupted. But I started to do this project. I was going to do the contest that Bag a Day is doing, where you use one of her stitch tutorials and make a wearable. But after working with this yarn, because this is the yarn that I wanted to do it in, it's just going to take too long in this yarn. So this is not the yarn to use for that project. I'm probably, if I do it, it'll probably be in the Premier yarn, that I also got, the rose color and the rose quartz and gray yarn that I got. If I do it at all, I don't know that I'm going to do it at all at this point. I just think that might be too much pressure for me, so I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I probably will make a sweater with that yarn, but as far as making you know, a sweater with that stitch and that and under that contest, no. But I'm just going to make me a simple granny square summer top with this yarn. It's really soft, and it's really light, and it's cool to the touch. So I think this will be good. I can wear a tank top underneath it, and it'll be really nice. Something for myself. So I don't know how big I'll have to make this, but I have 4 of these cakes, so it should be plenty to do. But I am having to use a 5mm hook with this instead of the 6 that I'm used to using, because when I tried to use a 6, it made it too hard to, it made it too fiddly. So it made it just too difficult to work with. And so I'm also having the works, and I did another row with this, or I tried to, like the night before my surgery, I think, or after my surgery, I don't remember. This Karen cinnamon swirl cake, this is Sun and Surf, which has now been discontinued apparently, because they've taken it off of Michael's website. But this is the Picky Boo shell pattern, and so this is how far I've gotten with this blanket. It's a little, you know, but I am going to work more on this. But like I said, I've got some other things that brewing in my brain, and so I definitely want to work on the other things. And I haven't done any more with the pillows, unfortunately. Is that the, yeah, this is the front. I haven't done any more with this. Sorry to say, I just haven't done any more with it. I've had other things going on, so I haven't gotten any more done with that. I'm using one of these mystery bag, Mary Maxim mystery bag things as a project bag. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that, but worked great. But that's what I got in the pipe right now as far as projects go. Like I said in a previous video, I am going to be working on some more cardigans now that I have figured out the sleeve issue. At least for my own benefit, I figured out the sleeve issue. I'll probably be putting up a video before this one that explains how to fix the sleeve and the granny stitch hexagon cardigan as you go around the rows. Starting with the 3rd row, there's a decreased stitch you can do to keep your sleeves from being the big bell sleeves. And so I have some hexagon cardigans I want to make for some people, and so that's what I'm going to be working on. There's one in red, and then there's one in blue, and another in probably like a pink and a purple, maybe. I hadn't quite decided. That one's in the that one's a question mark. But I want to make those. And now that I've figured out the sleeve thing, so that they're not, you know, having to deal with big old bell sleeves that swallowed them whole like mine, that I had to kind of cinch up with some string, which I'm not upset about, by the way. If I got the yarn, if I wanted to remake mine, I could. I might in the future, but not anytime soon. Or I might make me a different one. I'm tempted to make me one out of the blossom yarn. I got blossom yarn in the Caribbean sea color, and then I got it coming in the the regular blue color. So I got it. I'll have it in 2 other colors besides the macaw color. So I have choices as far as yarn goes if I want to make myself another cardigan. But I love this rainbow cardigan. I just love it. It's big, it's bright, and it's and it's very, very cheerful. So, but those are my whips currently. That's what I have in the pipe. Like I said, I'm going to be starting a red cardigan and a blue cardigan and a question mark cardigan. So there's 3 people that I want to make some for. So hopefully, it just depends on how things go. And one might get a shrug, and then the other 2 get cardigans. I don't know yet. But I don't know yet. I'm bipolar. You never know what I'm going to do. But I did want to come on and let y'all know what's going on. I don't know, Saturday, me and John went through the orange stash, and I destashed big time. And I don't know if y'all could tell that there's been some changes behind me. Y'all probably can't tell, because not from where I'm sitting. But I did some changes to the cubes, and I destashed a whole bunch of yarn, and I have some orders coming in because I did sell some yarn, and just so that I could buy some different yarn, because well, I think that I'm not the only person that does that, but it's okay. Anyhow, I hope y'all have a really great night. I do love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye now.